12 at 10 starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Dan Hagan. All eyes are on Eastern Europe tonight as Russian President Vladimir Putin has ordered a military operation in Ukraine. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
Tonight, Russian President Vladimir Putin ordering a military operation in eastern Ukraine. Explosions heard in Kyiv, Ukraine's capital city. New satellite images showing Russian equipment and a field hospital close to the Ukraine border. Ukraine's president imposing a national state of emergency tonight and appealing directly to the Russian people in a bid to avoid war. For the second time this week, the United Nations Security Council holding an emergency meeting after the Kremlin said Russian-backed separatists in eastern Ukraine had appealed for military help in what could be a pretext for a broader invasion. NBC News correspondent Richard Engel witnessing firsthand the attacks coming into Ukraine from separatist regions, where Russian President Vladimir Putin already deployed troops. The Biden administration leveling new sanctions against the Russian company behind a lucrative natural gas pipeline from Russia to Germany that Germany announced yesterday it was halting. That's on top of sanctions President Biden already laid out against two large Russian banks and elites. Amid bipartisan calls for tougher measures, Vice President Kamala Harris defending the response.
If Russia goes further, we will impose more costs.
Despite global pressure, President Putin moving ahead tonight, declaring Russia's security interests unconditional.
Tomorrow morning, President Biden will speak with top allies in the G7 group of nations about the crisis in Ukraine. Senators also getting a briefing tomorrow about the quickly developing situation. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, a sunny but cold day today.
Yeah, much quieter today, but cold outside with temperatures hanging out basically in the teens across the area today. Same story for us tomorrow. That's not where we're at now, though. Check out these current temperatures. We're back below zero in many locations, 4 below in Arbor Vitae. We're going down about 6 below for lows generally tonight into early parts of tomorrow morning. All right, lots of clear skies out there right now, but that will not stay that way today. Look for increasing clouds overnight tonight because we have a couple of systems to the west of us now. This one is going to miss us to the south, but this one over here, that's going to get us tomorrow. Likely a widespread 1 to 3 inch snowfall is on the way tomorrow. Less as you go north, more as you go south, but generally arriving about late midday. We're talking 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is increasing clouds late with low temperatures down near 6 below. Your full forecast is coming up. Dan?
A Price County man is currently battling his local elected government over fair access to public records. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski has the details.
Somebody has to have the desire to do what's right for the people.
In the fall of 2020, Anthony Sleck filed a lawsuit against the town of Worcester requesting access to public records, which he claims have been withheld from him.
I want to know why they're spending money on things that this township has done without for decades. All of a sudden, we're just spending tens of thousands of dollars to buy this, that, or the other, and our generations before us have done without this all this time. Why do we need it now?
Sleck, along with his attorney, wrote in their lawsuit, quote, "The town and especially town clerk treasurer Sheila Hook has a long history of poor and downright illegal responses to record requests from Sleck."
It's all open records. This is open to the public, and this is knowledge we should have, and there's no reason to be hiding this.
At the core of Sleck's suit against the town is that he wanted to view job application records amongst other documents, which are considered open records under Wisconsin Statute 19.31.
But every time I try to get something done, I'm just ignored. I can't make any suggestions. They don't want to hear me.
Sleck believes because of the terrible access to documents, board members and the town clerk are hiding information which should be viewed.
I want truth and transparency from our local government, from our township. I want representation for all of the residents, not just special groups. And that is my main concern, make sure everybody's represented fairly and equally.
Next week, the town of Worcester will have a special meeting. On the agenda is a discussion on the resignation of the town board and clerk. Sleck believes they plan to step down indirectly because of the ongoing lawsuit. Reporting in Price County, Kyle Pazorski, Newswatch 12.
The Department of Natural Resources Policy Board adopted Wisconsin's first limits on Pfas in drinking water. The board voted 6-1 today to set the limits for the forever chemicals in drinking water at 70 parts per trillion. But the limits are still subject to legislative approval. PFAS are widely used in cookware and firefighting foam and may be linked to a number of health problems in humans and animals. The chemicals have been found in Rhinelander, Wausau, and many other Wisconsin communities. A Woodruff man faces charges for abusing his 3-month-old child. The child is now in critical care. 36-year-old Clayton Kuhl called 911 on February 19th to report the baby was not breathing. Emergency responders treated the child, who was transferred to a hospital. Medical experts believe the injuries were caused by child abuse. Kuhl was taken to Oneida County Jail. He is planned to appear in court on Friday. A car rear-ended a school bus this morning north of Rhinelander. Here's footage taken this morning from a passenger. The bus and car were heading southbound on Highway 47 at around 7:30. The car rear-ended the bus near Grills Landing Road intersection. There were students on the bus, but they are all safe and uninjured, as is the driver of the car. A law enforcement officer said the icy roads were likely a factor in the crash. 3 self-proclaimed white supremacists pleaded guilty in federal court today for conspiring to attack the U.S. power grid. The 3 men include 22-year-old Jackson Sowell of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. The 3 plan to knock out regional power stations with the goal of somehow triggering a race war. The men acquired an assault rifle and painted a swastika under a bridge at a Columbus, Ohio park. Their plans were derailed during a routine traffic stop, and they were arrested. Each of them face a maximum 15-year federal prison sentence. A local animal rehab center brought in 3 orphaned bear cubs last week. Wild Instincts in Rhinelander will care for the cubs until the fall. These cubs were rescued on February 20th. The plan is to release them back into the wild.
At this point right now, they're still nursing, so they just opened up their eyes probably about 5 days ago or so, but they're still pretty helpless, and they're still not very able to walk around. They can't eat on their own, so at this point they're still being bottle fed multiple times a day.
Right now the cubs are only drinking milk. Some solid food will be brought into the diet in about a month.
We'll have them till about mid-October. So what we do with the young cubs, we wait till the bear hunting season is over, which is about the 2nd week in October. So then that way they don't have to worry about getting hunted their first year. After that, they're on their own.
These cubs currently are 3 to 4 pounds, but in about 5 years, they could weigh as much as 300 or 400 pounds. Wild Instincts is always looking for donations and volunteers to help their animals. Tomahawk Public Library announced plans for a new butterfly garden on their property. The nearby 4-H club wants to make a pollinator area near the Riverwalk trails. The club needs to raise $2,500 for expenses. They are also selling butterfly-themed magnets for a $20 donation. They plan to start building the garden as soon as they have the funds and when weather allows. It's always nice to have a variety of restaurants to choose from. A new cafe in downtown Tomahawk is bringing a new international flavor to the Northwoods. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson tells us more.
I love to watch yeast ferment dough in the gluten.
Kalijah Paraska enjoys making bread.
One thing about yeast in each bread, it's like a child. They can come from the same parents, but every loaf is different.
She enjoys it so much that she's made it her job. Paraska opened Boulangerie a few weeks ago in downtown Tomahawk. Before opening, Paraska wasn't sure how people would react to a French bakery.
We recognized that we have a different taste because of the fact we spent so many years in the city. We didn't know the people here would enjoy this. So it's enjoyable for us to see that they enjoy it as much as we do.
Kalijah and her husband spent 40 years in Seattle, which is where they found their passion for European desserts and French pastry. It didn't take long for Boulangerie to take off. The cafe usually sells out by noon every day, and they've hired 6 employees to keep up.
Some days they proof perfectly, other days they don't proof at all. So I think it's just the smell of it. I love the smell of bread.
The Paraskas wanted to bring a new taste to the Northwoods. Kalijah now knows that was exactly the right place to be.
So we just decided to open a business here that does some of the same quality pastries that are baked in the morning and are made with very high butterfat dough and European pastries so that Tomahawk could enjoy what we enjoyed for the last 41 years.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Tomahawk, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Well, we had some cold temperatures today, but that didn't stop folks from all around the Northwoods to swim. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll hear one local woman's story on her journey through cryotherapy. That's after Weather with Jeff, right here on Newswatch 12.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. Even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all, I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college, flexible learning, because our time is precious.
Bam! My accident? My accident happened in a second.
My settlement? That's taking a really long time.
If you've been injured in an accident and need money now while your case settles, call Oasis today.
Better days start today. Get the cash you need with Oasis.
There's no risk. If you lose your case, you don't have to pay Oasis back, ever. Applying for Oasis Express Cash is easy and takes 3 minutes. We'll work with your attorney, and if you're approved, get you $500 to $100,000 in as little as 24 hours. Use it for bills, rent, whatever you need help with. So call now or go online to apply. Remember, there's no risk to you.
Better days.
Better days.
Better days start today.
Oasis Financial, because life moves faster than your case.
Call now. Once approved, get your money in as little as 24 hours. 1-800-745-9991.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano.
All right, high temperatures back in the teens to low 20s today. We'll do it all over again tomorrow, but there are somewhat warmer temperatures in the 7-day forecast, but not so much right now. It's 2 in Rhinelander, 4 below Revita, 8 below in Phillips. You get the idea. It's cold out there with the clear skies, the fresh snowpack, the light winds. We'll have lows down near 5 below to 10 below tonight into tomorrow morning, but we're not going to stay there. So 17 tomorrow, so kind of like today. 22 for Friday, 31 though for Saturday, and then a slow climb. Lots of signs pointing toward a warm-up now at the very end here of February. Back in the 30s, that'll look to stick around for a while too by the end of next week. Let's check on snowfall. We're now at 68.2 inches for the snow season in Rhinelander. By this time last season, we had 41.4, and then 2 years ago, 71. So we're catching up, and we're going to add to this tomorrow. Not a lot, just a little. But for now, lots of clear skies across the area, but the clouds will increase from west to east overnight tonight, courtesy of a couple systems out this way. This one's going to miss us to the south tonight, but that one over there, that's going to bring us some weather tomorrow. It's moving incredibly fast, so the snow tomorrow is just going to be for tomorrow evening into tomorrow night, and then we're done with it. But here it is now, working its way toward our area for tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. All right, so Futurecast shows the clouds increasing by tomorrow morning, and then here we are about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, not snowing yet, but it's just off to the west of us. That will overspread the area by late in the afternoon, and here's 8 o'clock, looking at light snow and flurries across the area. That'll get out of here by tomorrow night, but that's going to leave us with a 1 to 3 inch snowfall tomorrow. Less as you go north, more as you go south, but generally the roads now are, of course, well below freezing, so whatever falls will stick again tomorrow. Our forecast then tonight, though, is lots of clouds after midnight with low temperatures down near 6 below, but a couple of you could do 10 below low tonight into tomorrow morning with that calm wind already out there. Now, for tomorrow, it's Thursday already. Scattered light snow and flurries, so most of tomorrow is going to stay dry. And then the snow arrives about, say, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, lingers into tomorrow night after high temperatures near 17. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows that light snow tomorrow, late afternoon and evening hours. Friday, 22. Saturday, again, the weekend looks fantastic again for the Burkett Byron this weekend with a high of 31 Saturday. Sunday, back to 23. And then look what happens next week. There's that slow climb. Monday, 25. Tuesday, 30. And then maybe, just maybe, above freezing by next Wednesday. Dan?
While many residents have complaints about the winter weather up north, at least we don't have quite the ice problems as those in Milwaukee. Freezing rain fell for much of the day yesterday. Roadways are slick and authorities have warned motorists to steer clear of the roads. Schools were closed in Milwaukee Tuesday and many businesses were as well. Snow is expected Thursday and Friday in the area. Jennifer Smith swims every day. That fact on its own might not seem surprising, but when you consider that it's in a nearly freezing body of water, it could come as quite a shock. Newswatch 12's Lily Zoller has her story.
Woo! It's euphoric.
Jennifer Smith says her life changed last March.
I've found a way to embrace being uncomfortable.
After a bad bout with COVID and some personal trauma, Jennifer's sister convinced her to try something to turn things around.
And I did it. I shivered so bad I bit through my tongue, but I couldn't wait to get back in.
Now it's become her daily ritual.
What we do is we embrace the elements and we immerse our bodies in cold therapy.
Cold therapy that looks like open water at near freezing temperatures.
1, 2, 3. It helped waken a part of me that mattered.
This practice of using extreme cold as a healing mechanism is called cryotherapy. It is known to have many health benefits, but that's not all it does for Jennifer.
Emotional, mental, energy benefits that we have found from this experience.
This has all had a massive impact on her.
Oh my gosh. Built my confidence and made friends and found a real way to be part of my community and enjoy this natural resource.
While it may only be a 2 to 10 minute swim each day, her whole mindset has shifted.
It is surprising when you face a fear and you realize that there's not much to be afraid of. It's very empowering.
And she doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Step outside your comfort zone and just let go. I mean, be where your feet are.
In Minocqua, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
After the break, let's turn our attention to Eastern Europe. Vladimir Putin has declared a special military operation into Ukraine. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll have the latest.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union. This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano.
What do a 20-ounce Coca-Cola and a Quick Trip take-home meal have in common? Besides that they're both delicious. They earn you chances to win a brand new Chevy Tahoe in our Coca-Cola Scratch Game. They play the Scratch Game in your Quick Rewards app, and you can win a Chevy Tahoe or other great prizes. Play for free daily in your Quick Rewards app, or purchase any Quick Trip take-home meal, 20-ounce Coca-Cola, or Smart Water to receive even more chances to play and win. Play the Coca-Cola Scratch Game today, and you can eat, drink, and scratch your way behind the wheel of a new Chevy Tahoe.
This is the purpose-built Ford F-150. It's a beast with brains. You know what? Skip this video. Go see one at the auto show.
It's auto show time, the best time to buy a Ford F-150 with ways to power up this and that. Work smarter. Muscle for most anything. Plus, special auto show offers to help you bring one home today. Now get a 2021 F-150 with 0.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 auto show bonus cash.
Real
know cowboys get customized car insurance with Liberty Mutual, so we only pay for what we need.
Hey, Tex, can someone else get a turn?
Yeah, hang on, I'm about to break my own record. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Have you written a book? You can become a published author with Dorrance Publishing, the nation's oldest publishing services company. Our professional team will edit your text, design your book pages, and create an appealing, eye-catching custom cover. Plus, our authors benefit from a custom book promotion marketing campaign that makes your book available where people buy books, like Amazon and brick-and-mortar bookstores. So make this free call right now to claim your free author's guide to publishing. Call right now.
Mornings are brighter with News Watch 12 today. Wake up from 5 to 7 with your morning news team. Megan Manlog, Kevin Kraft, and Devin Biggs. News Watch 12.
Coming up on your Thursday, we'll learn about upcoming beekeepers class in Rhinelander.
A little bit more snow as we head into your Thursday, Kevin. More so in the late afternoon to evening time frame with a couple inches of snow possible there. More when you tune in on your Thursday.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has declared war on Ukraine, launching a special military action this evening. Explosions were heard in cities around Ukraine after the announcement. In a televised address, Putin accused the U.S. and its allies of ignoring Russians' demand to prevent Ukraine from joining NATO. Putin warned any foreign attempt to interfere with Russian action would lead to, quote, consequences they have never seen. President Biden released a statement condemning Putin's attack, calling it unprovoked and unjustified. Biden says Putin has chosen a premeditated war that will bring catastrophic loss of life and human suffering. Biden also said he will speak to the American people tomorrow to announce further consequences to Russia. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky warned of an impending war earlier today. He disputed propaganda from Putin, including that Ukrainians hate the Russian culture. Zelensky asked, quote, how can someone hate culture, any culture, end quote. He also disputed the idea that Russian intervention would free the Ukrainian people, arguing Ukrainians are already free. The threat of war between Russia and Ukraine is already hitting Americans at the gas pump. Tensions half a world away are driving up the price of a gallon of gas, and analysts warn there's no relief in sight. Gas prices are at their highest in more than 7 years. Prices have been surging for 14 months, with global demand for oil back to pre-pandemic levels. According to AAA, the national average for gasoline was $3.53 a gallon. That's up 20 cents in the past month.
The global oil supply is still kind of tight. And then you have this uncertainty about what's going to happen with Russia and Ukraine. And that throws a lot of other uncertainty into the mix.
Russia is one of the world's largest oil producers, and if the crisis escalates from here, some experts fear Russia could cut off natural gas exports in retaliation for sanctions by the U.S. and the European Union. If that happens, the absence of a major oil exporter like Russia could increase global demand for oil from other countries, which could impact retail prices here in America. Well, after the break, let's take a break from all that's going on in the world. We will look to southern Wisconsin, where a grandfather and a veteran inspires others with what else? His dance moves. We'll be right back.
Craving a cut above the rest? Perkins Butcher Block menu is back, starting at just $8.99. Sink your teeth into our Hearty Man's Combo, steak quesadilla, and more. And don't forget a fresh baked pie from our bakery. Take it home or order online at perkinstogo.com.
At US Cellular, we're local, so we're on the ground every day, working to make sure our 5G network isn't impacted by the local weather.
Now you can get the most out of our 5G network with unlimited data for just $30 a month. Plus, choose any phone from any brand for free. That's right, free, including all 5G phones.
Because we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. All year round. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Whether it's for work or play, you want a truck that'll get the job done right. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, can be purchased online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Lens Truck. Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. With one call, you can be on the phone with addiction specialists across the country who will guide you on the next steps to find the freedom and healing you desperately need. Call Addiction Helpline America at the number below. We provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. One phone call today can change your life forever. Don't wait another minute for that right moment to be set free. Take that bold step and call Addiction Helpline America at the number below or visit www.addictionhelplineamerica.com.
Tune in as Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller brings you the most up-to-the-minute weather data weeknights at 5, 6, and 10. WJFW utilizes industry-leading technology to provide you with an accurate Northwoods weather forecast.
A Wisconsin veteran has turned into a viral sensation for his dance videos, and he's putting a smile on many faces while doing it. Megan Marshall spoke with Dancing Chuck about all of the attention.
You may know Chuck for his viral dancing videos, but he can teach you more than a two-step. He can teach you a thing or two about life. Let me refresh your memory. These are some of the viral videos of Chuck Fransky. With the help of the Stars and Stripes Honor Flight, Chuck has become known for his dancing across the U.S. He's made it onto morning shows and even been recognized by Justin Timberlake. It's been quite the experience for him over the past 5 years or so.
All over. And I mean, a little old guy from East Troy, Wisconsin, you know. And so we've been doing it every year for the last 5 or 6 years. I think one year we did it twice. And they put them on and they all go viral.
Spreading his happiness and joy with others. Chuck served as a Navy pilot in World War II. He's 99. And still having the time of his life.
I'm having more fun at almost 100 than I had at 29.
All he needs is a little music. And he's up and out of his chair, showing off his moves. It's something so simple, yet brings so much joy to so many people.
Yes.
For his wife of 77 years, Beverly, it's been a joy to watch him shine.
I'm happy that he has done it because he has done it mainly, I think it started for Honor Flight. And I think this has made him feel good that he could do something for Honor Flight. And I like to see him dance.
Being a light in people's lives and pretty light on his feet.
A theory. I like being liked. And to be liked, you have to be nice to people. And that's the theory I work with, and that's the way I dance.
It seems like he's got that down pat. Spreading joy and showing many that anyone can dance, even if everyone's watching.
Relief from back pain. Since 1981, that has been my passion. I created Teeter so people could live healthier, more active lives. I know what it's like to have back pain. When I found Inversion, it changed my life forever, and I believe it can change yours. I'm proud to present the newest, the best, the most comfortable Teeter inversion table ever, the Teeter Fit Spine. The Teeter is easy to use. Simply set it, lock in, recline and relax. In just a few minutes a day in your own home to help relieve back pain, relieve stress, improve posture, rejuvenate joint health, and build core strength.
The Teeter offers natural relief from back pain, targeting the source of the ache by relaxing tense muscles and providing decompression that can help realign the spine, restore nutrients to the discs, and reduce painful nerve pressure. Teeter is the only inversion table brand that has been both safety certified by UL and FDA registered as a 510(k) medical device.
Pain was part of my life, and not doing the things I love became part of my life. Now that the teeter's here, Jim is back, and they cannot stop me.
Medical research studies have shown the benefits of inversion, and over 3 million people have put their trust in Teeter to feel better, move better, and live better. I'm in my 80s, and I feel great.
Now you can try the Teeter Fit Spine for 30 days for just $14.95, and we'll ship it to you for free. You'll also get our most popular accessories to add acupressure massage and a deeper lumbar stretch, plus access to the Teeter Link app that helps you expedite recovery and results. Trust Teeter to feel better, move better, and live better.
Call 1-800-313-5715. That's 1-800-313-5715. Or go to myteeter.com. Order now.
At WJFW, our Newswatch 12 News team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. The Newswatch 12 team works hard to deliver the most important stories from around the globe, local and national sports updates, and weather reports. We are NBC Newswatch 12, news from where you live.
All right, Dan, it's been warmer. Temperatures are hanging out near zero, even 15 below zero right now in Manitoush waters. They're not going to drop too much further as some clouds roll in later on tonight, but overall, a very cold night ahead. But then more clouds roll in tomorrow. Our next weather system is off to the west. That's going to bring us a 1 to 3 inch snowfall tomorrow, probably 1 to 2 across northern Wisconsin. But then look what happens. We have another fantastic weekend, of course, for the big race on Saturday into Sunday.
I'm excited for that. Well, thank you, Jeff. We will be back tomorrow. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon is on next.